including the ladies. We have quite a number. We've gone over the 50 mark, so we've beaten KCB in terms of the games we've done today. But we've come down to the last game of the day, Lurambi Derby. Kabras Sugar taking on Masinde Muliro in a poll decider. This one should be an interesting one. We've lost light, yes, but we have everything to play for. This is the final game as we draw towards the final minutes, final seconds of match day 1 of the Sportpesa National 7th Circuit. Many thanks for making it to the live stream today. Thank you so much for being part and parcel of this, joining us, keeping us company, letting us know your feedback, and also telling us who you support and what you think about the local 7 series. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are giving you a challenge. Tell us, having watched the games today, courtesy of Live Eye, where, what, who do you think will be the champion come?
Sugar is really a sport of bother in this pool. They lost a match, there is a drawn match. This is one of those pools that really we have to wait all the way to the last so that we can know what is what in terms of the quarterfinal pairings. This one is gonna go all the way down to the wire, and all teams basically playing for a slot in the quarterfinals.
Yes, they are playing for a slot in the quarterfinals. That is Kabras Sugar with ball in hand. Mutua Brian. Solano swings it out wide to Ambeta. Weak tackle there. And Ambeta bundled over. Try time, Kabras. Well, opening try goes to Lamek Ambeta, who takes the lead and makes sure that they are fast over the try line, ladies and gentlemen. Solano to Ambeta there, number 11, Masinde Muliro not making the tackle and allowing that opportunity to go to Kabras, would duly take it and miss the conversion. Kabras Sugar 5, Masinde Muliro 0. Now, the live standings as the games get to the final minutes, we do have an undecided pool, that is Pool D. Currently Mwamba stand up top with 7 points. Impala come in second with 6. Kabras and Masinde Muliro are looking to battle it out to make that last opportunity for them for that top of the pool, or coming in second. That is Kabras Sugar coming in third in their pool. They need a big result here. They need a lot of points on the scoreboard. And most importantly, they need a win. That is how the Pool D stands. Kabras RFC, Impala, Kabras Sugar, and Masinde Muliro. Pool C, KCB coming in top, scoring 107 points on match day 1. Catholic Monks coming in second. They've made it to the cup quarters. Coming in third, Nondis and Kisumu RFC finishing that pool with that 4th place standing. Now KCB and Catholic Monks proceed as Nondis and Kisumu drop to the Challenge Trophy quarterfinal on match day 2. Group B, Menengai Oilers complete that pool with top honors in terms of the standings. Coming in second are the Strathmore Falcons coming in third, and the Zitek Oaks coming in 4th. Pool A, Kenya Harlequins in the lead, 9 points. Nakuru RFC coming in second. Mombasa Sports Club coming in third, and the Stallions coming in 4th. So our quarterfinalists are very clear: Kenya Harlequins, Nakuru RFC, Menengai Oilers, Strathmore KCB, Catholic Monks, and finally Pool D, yet to be decided. The winner here would definitely punch a ticket into the cup quarters.
Yeah, if Kabras needed any clarity, then there they have it. Nothing short of a win will put them into the quarterfinals. That loss earlier on today, a shocking loss, is what has put them in this position. And Masinde Muliro not looking to make things easier for
have all the work to do, but Kabras Sugar here have a healthy point difference, that is 17.
Yes.
Matches they are third.
Yeah.
They could as well.
The win points differential is not an issue for them. Every other team is at minus except for Mwamba, who their goal difference is at 0. So any win of any kind, Kabras Sugar should.
That means that they can only make the second spot. So they have 3 points.
Yes. The team at risk, of course, now being Impala RFC.
Yes, Impala are praying wherever they are. The coaches are hoping, the players are also hoping that something happens. And looking at this pool, though, even if Masinde Muliro were to win to 6, they'll be tied with Impala. Impala have a -15, Masinde Muliro have a -2, so they are healthy. So I mean, it's a win for any. So
yeah,
any of the sides here win, they proceed to the cup quarters.
Yes, whoever emerges winner here, it's Impala who will be on the losing side of the pairings. So Impala really, they might just pray for a draw.
Well,
I think a draw will put them into
yes,
a draw will confirm their position as the runners up in this pool. So all they can do is hope for that.
Well, hope is the word. Masinde Muliro, they are staying strong on defense and now looking to ask questions about the defensive capabilities of the Sugarmen. Veron Kaburu comes round looking to hit the mark. Passes not hitting the mark. Isolated. Roy Maruti going for the counter run. Coming in from the side. Roy Maruti offloading it to Lameka Beta. Lameka Beta has clear ground ahead. Supporting is Jackson Sketa. Sketa and company just making sure that they drive Ambeta to the try line. That is try time, Kabras.
Yeah, Ambeta love really diving. And this is a second dive we see from him today as he scores a very crucial try for Kabras to give some daylight between them and their neighbors, Masinde Muliro University. That was a quick thought there, tap and go before Masinde Muliro could set up their defense. Then an offload to Ambeta, who has sufficient pace, more than enough pace. Kabras stretching their lead to 10-0. Masinde Muliro, I mean, running out of time to put themselves in contention here. Not all is lost for them. They still have it if they can just get themselves a try before the halftime score, before the halftime hooter here.
Yes, a try before the halftime hooter would do the trick. But nonetheless, it has to be a battle for you to score against Kabras. Strong carry there. Came back, went again.
Yeah, definitely coming out better from that physical attrition there. But Kabras just roping the ball carrier back into contact. Just labored passes, but getting to hand there, and a lot of work being done here by Donald Italia, the wing. Nice switch there, offloading contact. Masinde Muliro just getting into Kabras space here, and a shoot up there, guilty of shooting up and opening the channels back there for number 8, Moses Bulemi, to go through and score MMUST's try before the halftime. That's what the doctor ordered, Walter.
Yes, that is exactly what the doctor ordered. A try just right before the halftime break. They needed that one, Masinde Muliro, and most importantly, they needed to score closer to the H so that the conversion is successful. Speaking of the conversion, it goes astray. The halftime score is Masinde Muliro 5, Kabras Sugar 10. There is everything to play for in this game, Toeli. Masinde Muliro have given a very good account of themselves. They've not gone down without a fight. It's still balanced. I mean, Kabras had 2 tries and they were comfortable a few minutes ago. But now, as MMUST have scored, it means that Kabras either have to score or risk not making the cup quarters.
Indeed, and I mean, the pressure now starts telling. You saw that when the ball went to deck there, William Mwanji, I think, was the player that was guilty of shooting up, and once he shot up, the gap was wide open for Bulemi.
Second half.
Yeah, Desmond Kirwa coming in for Masinde Muliro as they make the changes here to kick us off for the second half. Final game of day one. Winner here goes into the quarterfinals. A draw will not help all the pools today. Not successful in that kickoff, not going 10. Gifting Kabras with the ball right off the start of the second half. Siketi just weighing his options and chooses to go down to the left. Straightens and goes into contact. Retains ball. Ball is passed out to the left. Looking to go all the way to the 15-meter channel. The other side, Mwanji with a good offload there. Tackle. Kabras solid in retaining possession. Opening up the pitch. Going from east to west. And this should be a good try there. Built up by first play. Swinging the ball from left to right. Using the full pitch. And Kabras making it safer for themselves with another 5-pointer.
Yes, Jackson also going over for that try. The third try, just a simple, easy pass on the outside, committed pass, 2v1. And Jackson also diving over for that third try for the Sugarmen. It should be important for Kabras to score fast, and that is a very good opportunity taken. Gives them a bit of leeway as we head to the last couple of minutes, but 5:24 to go. It's still a lot of time in sevens rugby.
Yeah, still in it, Masinde Muliro. That try, just a proper advertisement for how a ball moves faster than a man. That ball going through hands there. There is no way that Masinde Muliro are going to run and catch up. Waiting for this. For Brian Mutua on your screen there, the bottom right, to get some medical attention and a strapping on his left elbow. He's a serious workhorse, part of the Dream Sevens team in from Driftwood last weekend. He's not gonna sit out when his team is on the line here. Must ensure that they finish strongly and get themselves into the quarterfinals. Masinde Muliro just trying to mix it up here. Going for the grabber kick into the spaces behind Kabras defense, but not successful in that one. It goes into touch and it's Kabras ball.
The player who had not retreated back on side, he had an impact on the, he's the one who tackled the player who was...
Yeah, that player was offside.
Okay, explain.
The referee says no, there was sufficient. There was no interference there from the player offside. Therefore the ref plays it on. Always good to hear those conversations between the center referee and the assistant referee. Gives you an idea of what the decision-making process looks like. Best out wide, but just comes back into traffic and enjoys the physical contests. Always comes into traffic. Collins Ngoko. Quick tap and go there by Veron Kaburu. Evades one player, there is an overlap, but that was a hospital pass at best. Still recovered there by Donald Litali. Steps back in. Masinde Muliro enjoying the contact areas, even with space out wide. Not making good use of that. Kabras nonetheless just doing the hard work of ensuring that there is no space for Masinde Muliro to operate in. And ball play comes to a halt there with a knock-on. Such a hard pass.
Yes, such a hard pass. Some vicious tackling there by Kabras Sugar, not allowing Masinde Muliro an advancement into their own half. Big tackle there, Brian Mutua allowing the player to touch the ball. A legal tackle.
Very legal.
All he wanted was the man, not the ball, so he went for the man. Successfully completed the tackle. Now time for Kabras to set another attacking platform through the scrum. Osore comes down the blind with Jackson Siketi on the outside. Osore, a diminutive figure. Counter coming through. The ball was held for a minute there. Mutua with one person on the outside. 1, 2, 3. But Humphrey loses the ball forward. That is Asiligwa with that knock-on. That is an opportunity. Still, according to opportunity for a kickoff and then score again, and that means it's lights out for
Yeah, I mean,
Kabras.
Masinde Muliro not out of this one by any chance. Difference is just 10 points. And game of sevens, 2 minutes is sufficient, more than sufficient to make up for that difference. As Masinde Muliro just looked to take the ball out wide, steps back in, gets apprehended. Donald Litali has been busy in this game, not enjoying the support that he would have wished for.
Kabras Sugar looking to just control the pace of the game now. They know very well that it's several minutes to, not really several minutes, it's 1 minute to half time, to full time. And by slowing down the game, it offers
Masinde Muliro really desperate here now.
Yes, they are desperate because they want possession. They have an opportunity. If they did score, they could quickly set themselves up for a restart, and the game will continue, and it would be an opportunity. So it's not yet done until it's done. As Salano runs back the grain, comes back, beats his own attack. Shifted there, Osore beats the first defense tackle attempt. And there's Brian Mutua who shows it goes. And this surely is the last nail on the coffin. Try time. Kabras.
Yeah, Masinde Muliro running out of time, running out of defenders. They had been stretched out wide, and really the inside man was too far off to make ground and cover that ground and get to Brian Mutua, who dummies and goes in and scores.
Tell you what, that try was just a classic two-time show, and that is what has created that opportunity. I mean, the first one solved the damage. The second one, themselves up in readiness for day 2, which is the business end. Remember, this is the final game of match day 1, but don't you go away. We'll be having a show coming your way, a rugby show known as the Hard Tackles, in a couple of minutes after we are done with the actual play, the action on the pitch. That is Kabras. Yes, that is Hard Tackles and Rada Safi Nabigi. All these brought to you. Karisana trying. Kabras saved last.
Yeah, they made heavy weather of this pool, but scraping through and getting through to the quarterfinals.
Yes, they've done so well in the second half. Actually, it has been the second half that has handed them this level of comfortability as we head towards the final whistle. Just awaiting the conversion. I'm not sure the referee has enough time left on his clock, and that should be the full-time whistle. Ladies and gentlemen, full-time scores: Kabras Sugar 25, Masinde Muliro 5. It has been a very, very entertaining match day 1. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming through. Our live stream has been on air for the last couple of hours. It has been a very, very strong effort from the technical side of